Gemini, this is your girl, the Pixie Goddess, at the Pixie Goddess Tarot. This reading is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in love. It's not a gender specific reading or a sign specific reading. Energies are fluid, so take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, Gemini. Guys, if you're interested in the law of attraction and some tips and tricks to manifest anything and everything that you want, I will be linking the channel called the Pixie Goddess Mind Magic, which is my own channel. It's a baby channel. I just started it. I hope you like it. Please have a look at it. Let's see, Gemini, what's coming for you in love. Okay, you've got the Four of Cups and the Unknown card. The Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. The card at the bottom of the deck is the Death card. Okay. Gemini, firstly, I see very strong energies of someone from your past returning. And this person is someone who put you through a lot of pain and, some kind of cheating or deception was involved over here. And this person wants to come back and offer you another chance and offer themselves another chance and ask for forgiveness and whatnot. And the Unknown card is here, and it's a symbol of surprises. So these surprises could push you off balance, and you could be a little baffled about how this person changed and what are they saying. Like, this is not them. Some people, after they cheat on you or after they hurt you, you just know how the person functions, right? And then suddenly they come up to you and say something that is just not them. You get pushed off balance sometimes. You want to believe them, but Gemini, there's a part of you that doesn't want to forget the lesson that they taught you, um, the pain that they caused you. You know what? After they left, you just went straight forward and straight into your work. You went into your passions. You just went face first into making your career your girlfriend or your boyfriend. You know, all that pain that you had, you turned it into passion for your career and you just dived into work. So much so that it affected your health to an extent. It made you feel tired. But I think you wanted to feel tired. Like, you didn't want to sleep. You wanted to sleep, but because there were so many past memories and all, it just didn't let you sleep. So when you were tired after working, you liked it. You liked the fact that you just went home and fell asleep, which is amazing, guys, because you grew as a person, you grew uh, business wise, but take care of your health also. Let's see more messages for Gemini. A Scorpio person could be important to you. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius are here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is here. Gemini, you are looking at something that is gone, but you should also look up and see what is being offered to you. The heaven is offering something to you. I think you need to look up. You've got the Page of Pentacles. Oopsie. Wow, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, The Knight of Wands and the Moon card. The card at the bottom of the deck was the Queen of Cups. Gemini, you are moving on from this connection. You're moving on from this past hurt, these past events that pulled you down. You're moving towards spirituality. You're going deeper into spirituality. Everything that you want in love, all the emotions that were there, you're just packing them up and directing them towards your work, towards making money, towards building a future for yourself, serving others. Somebody wants to communicate with you, and this person is someone who um, sees you as this beautiful knight who can save them from their guilt. And I'm sure this person is from your past, because they come bearing secrets, and these are the secrets that um, crumpled your relationship earlier. So beware of these things, guys, because it's not worth it. You're also attracting a Queen of Cups, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person. Um, but you know who this person is. They are also aware of you and your uh, life, but they are growing separately and you are growing separately. And let's see if you're going to be meeting, Gemini. But this past person definitely wants to come back and tell you how much they have changed and how much they've seen you grow and how impressed they are, and suddenly all the love has come back. The High Priestess, Judgment. Okay, so guys, you could be attracting a psychic medium, a person who's into tarot or some kind of psychic abilities they have. They could also be pursuing higher education, diploma, or degrees, or something like that. They are deep into meditation, they want to explore their spiritual sides. Um, and also you're attracting somebody from your past. So when this past person comes back, Gemini, they will say sorry and whatever else they have to say, and it's going to give you that much needed closure. It's going to help you grow. You've got the Moon card again and the Emperor. They want to rule over your mind. Probably in the past also they had a strong hold on uh, your thoughts, on the way you think, on the way you deal with things, and they kind of had a control over you, which you didn't realize, but probably people around you did. There's always a black and white wolf there, which, of course, you know, I feel that you guys are Gemini, you guys are sitting on a fence and looking at this new person who is a lot like you and who can help you grow and give you everything that you truly deserve, and you want to be that person for them. But there's also this past person who's like a known devil. you know there's a part of you that is like, this is my comfort zone. So you need to see who you're going to choose, and if they choose you, the past person definitely chooses you because they know. Wow. And the Hanged Man, that's what I'm saying. Even though when it comes to money and business and everything, you have a lot of clarity. You have people who are supporting you in this. But when it comes to love and the matters of the heart, um, you are just stuck. You don't know what to do. Guys, I think you should speak to your mom about it. If you are close to your mother and if you can, take relationship advice from them, do so. Temperance card. See, once you talk to somebody, there is a definite outcome that is waiting for you. If this outcome is going to set you free, you need to just check out the pros and cons of these two people, the past and the present. Um, and the present is actually not your girlfriend or boyfriend or partner. They are just a part of your life, but none of you had the courage to make a move towards each other, probably because you are growing parallelly, and you're waiting for your paths to intersect, which is great. But this past energy is going to disrupt everything. So make sure you know what you're doing, you know what you're getting into. Talk to people who you can rely on, who know you as a person, because Gemini, it can get a little confusing sometimes. You want to propose to somebody and somebody wants to propose to you. So letter A could be important, number 25 could be important, 7 could be important, seventh month, seventh day, seventh week of the year, or 25th day. So, yeah, what I'm also seeing is that you want to propose to somebody and someone wants to propose to you. It's like a beautiful love triangle that's happening. Oh my god, Gemini. I don't understand, how do you get stuck in these situations, Gemini? But I see stability coming in. The person who you want to be with is going to bring in stability, balance, love, prosperity into your life. But the person who wants you may not be that good for you. So just make a good choice. Think about it. Reconsider. Yes, please do. Please do. Just weigh your pros and cons. Um, yeah. Okay, be thankful to everything that you have. Be thankful for the people, places, things that you own. Because when you're grateful for the things that you have, you automatically open any kind of blockages for the things that you want. And also, guys, eradicate the word want, like delete it from your life, because want meaning uh, lack, and not LAKH or LAC, it's LACK, lack. That something's missing. Archangel Michael is here to guide you. Just be truthful, work with your integrity, be honest. Number 37 and 10 could be important, 1 could be important. 1 could be your birth date, or the first month of the year, first week of the month, or first could be the person, first could be the date of birth of the person who you're attracting. Whoever or whatever it is, this number is important to you. Whatever you do, just be okay. Wow, you've got 2 cards. You've got the I'm sorry card. They want to make things right with you, the past person. Somebody wants to, actually. You've got the blue flame also. You have a spontaneous awakening waiting for you. Now, this awakening will come once something shuts off in your life. Awakening comes after closures. With the judgment card, I see a closure coming your way, Gemini. And be ready for people to come and apologize to you for the things that they did in the past. Priestess and high priestess, I am sure you are attracting somebody who knows their way around psychic art. Also, guys, you are being called to lead people. You're being called to not only lead others but lead yourself into the good things in life. So make sure you prove to be a good leader, and you know take charge of your own feelings also. Like, talk to people, see how best you can work your way around emotions and situations. But don't become a workaholic to avoid these things, because if not now, these things will crop up sometime or the other. So it's better to, keep tying up loose ends as and when you keep moving ahead in your life. Look at the bigger picture. A Sagittarius could be important. Gemini, here you are. Communication is key. Yeah, talk to people, let your feelings out. Another Sagittarius, luck is on your side. Don't let your past hold you back. Exactly. Please don't. Balance spirituality and practicality. Pisces could be important for some of you. You're very close to achieving your goal, guys. All your hard work is getting paid off. Everything that you worked for so far is working out to your benefit. So just be calm and keep focusing on the problem at hand and then move on. And don't let it pile up. When I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. Wow. When I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. Only you can bring happiness into your life. Only your spiritual growth can bring that ultimate happiness into your life. And even for that growth to happen, you need to be in a receptive place. It's all in your hands, Gemini. The luck is on your side. Just keep smiling, keep shining, keep growing. Thank you so much for giving me a chance to serve you. Do visit my channel again, and if you haven't already subscribed, do so please. It really means the world to me. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.